Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Vertical Take with Jennifer and Taha. Today is episode 20, a milestone. Woohoo! And we have the gorgeous Rachel on
Stop.
board today.
I'm blushing already and we just started.
I did my job right.
There you go.
No, Rachel, you're amazing. And what way to celebrate our 20th episode than to have you on board?
Well, thank you. It is so good to be here. Thank you both for having me.
Thank you for coming on. And without a further ado, let's just dive into it. So, Rachel, you started performing at just 6 years old. What sparked that passion so young in you?
My mom took me to see a production of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, the children's picture book, but it
Hmm.
was like live stage adaptation at a community college in Texas. And I remember I saw everyone up there and I was like, I turned to my mom and I said, I want to do that. And then I just did it. My first musical, I was in a musical first, and it was Narnia, the musical. There is a
Yeah.
musical version of Narnia. And I was Glimfeather the Eagle, and I had one line. It was, I see the White Witch, O Aslan. And immediately that I knew that was what I wanted to do. So that was how it all started.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Amazing.
Speaking of musicals, so I was doing my research and I seen all of the musical type things that you've been in. You were Fiona in Shrek.
It was my most favorite
How?
role ever done. Ever
Really?
done.
No,
Oh my gosh.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I don't see you as an ogre. Like the
No.
Fiona's.
Oh, God. Human version of Fiona, yes, a princess, not an
Yes,
ogre.
but
They made
but
me
anyway, but
completely green. The costume change was the fastest costume change in the musical that I've ever had to do. It was like less than two
okay.
minutes. They had to put the nose on, the ears on. My whole body was green, my whole face. They had like
This is
five.
like all over
Yeah,
you.
yeah. It was
Wow.
crazy, but it was fun.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
stood out to me because I love Shrek. Okay. So what was the okay, so you studied at CalArts. What's the most valuable lesson you carried with you from that time?
At my time at CalArts, I really learned that you it's not always your time right now. Like at CalArts, I had a really hard time getting cast in any productions during my time there, all 4 years. And for a while, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should look to do something else. And I almost did give up. I almost became a real estate agent, actually, which
Oh
is
wow.
just a projection. So I don't know why I thought that would be a better idea, but I was I was wondering like when it would finally be my time, and it taught me a lot of patience because the second I graduated, I started into the vertical industry and I have been working full time as an actor nonstop from my server job at California Pizza Kitchen to being able to do this full time. So it really taught me like just be patient and never stop pushing because one day it will be your time even if it's not right now.
Amen. Absolutely.
That's
Glad you
amazing.
could.
That's amazing. That's amazing advice just in general.
Yeah.
Just when it's your time, it's your time.
Hmm.
So, like,
So, Rachel, how did your training at the Houston Grand Opera shape your voice and artistry?
So I trained with Kathleen Staten of the Houston Grand Opera, and she was amazing, but she was super, super strict. But I think that kind of created a very good discipline in my craft. And it's hard. Like, people don't realize how hard opera is. It's a lot of breath work.
mhm.
It's a lot of timing. It's like your voice is a muscle. So it just taught me discipline and rigor, and it taught me how to like use my voice in different ways, which was really cool. So there's a lot of stuff I take with me from my time there. But even if I'm not exactly singing opera at the moment, I still learned a ton of stuff.
Okay, okay. Who were your biggest musical inspirations growing up? Because I know
I
you
have
do have that singing background.
I have to say Sutton Foster, and I know you know because she was the first Fiona in Shrek the Musical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but her voice incredible, and she's such a good person. She does stage stuff, but she also does film and television stuff. Very versatile, very kind, just like a good person. Not because I love a performer who is amazing and great at what they do, but they're also not a diva, because that is my biggest turn off. The second I find out Meyer is like a diva, I'm like, why? Why does it have to be that way? So that's why I like her so much. She keeps it real.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Rachel, how did you get involved with Catch Me If You Can?
So actually, I was reached out to over Instagram DMs by the casting agent, which I've noticed a lot more lately. It's all over Instagram DM,
Yeah.
which is then you don't have to submit anymore. So that's nice. But also worrisome because when you don't check your DMs all the time, you can miss some opportunities. But they reached
Yeah.
out to me. They were like, "Hey, are you free for these dates? And do you want to fly out to Vietnam to film?" And I was like, yeah, I'm Vietnam to film. That sounds amazing. I was already in China for, I believe, 2 months at that time. So I was also like nearby, and I needed to renew my visa because I could only be in China for 90 days at a time with my business
Mhm.
visa. So it lined up absolutely perfectly, so I wouldn't have to like figure that out on my own. So
Yeah.
to Vietnam, filmed. It was a grueling experience, but in the very best way ever. But I'm talking like 3 hours of sleep every night. Yeah, and then right back to sleep.
Ooh.
But amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
I do it every day of my life, but it was definitely like I loved it. I was in it when I was in it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Was there something about your character in that show that immediately clicked for you?
In the least toxic way possible. I I like how she was okay. She was She played the field. I won't say manipulative. I'll say she played the field. Let's make her sound a little bit more.
Okay. Okay.
More
But
civil.
yeah, right. Yeah, but it was for the very best reasons. It was to protect her sister, and that's like family, and family is so important to me. So I'm so used to playing all these evil characters, and then it was
Mhm.
nice having this lead who's like innately like she's a good person, but
Hmm.
she does bad things. And so I
Yeah.
love that because sometimes in this vertical world you get such a, especially with the leads, the characters are so 2D and flat. The female leads, they can't really stand up for themselves. They're portrayed as like weak, which is really unfortunate. But with this
Yeah.
character, awesome because she was definitely not weak at all. She kind of ran the show. She
Yeah.
definitely ran the show. So that was really nice, and it was for good reason that she did the things that she did. So you never you I mean, it was still, I mean, a lie is a lie. Let's not kid
Yeah.
ourselves. But there was there was depth to her, which was really really nice.
Of course. No, absolutely. So, just piggybacking off of that, how did that role change your visibility as an actress?
I'm pretty sure that was because it was with Jeff, which shout out Jeff. He's amazing, amazing to work.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I know he has a huge fan base. So being on that, it kind of just projected my whole like vertical career. I had done like I think two leads before that, but that one is really what took off. Because now when you look at my tagged photos, it's all from
Jeff and him, yeah, from Catch Me If You Can.
not complaining. It's they're beautiful. I don't know how they get the
Yeah.
screen because I am not able to get the screen recording. So if, yeah,
I'll tell you off camera how they do that.
thank you. I appreciate you.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, it was great, and he's such a lovely person to work with, which is awesome because you never know sometimes with the vertical people you have to work with. We
Hmm.
Nutch but Jeff is amazing, so professional, such a great guy. We were laughing the whole time. Sometimes a little bit too much, but it was good. It was
You can
great.
never have enough fun. Always
Oh
remember that.
Yeah. So I think you already answered this. What was it like working with Jeff Violette? So we'll just go on to, unless you want to elaborate. I mean,
Yeah,
what was it
tell
like
us more
working?
about Jeff
Okay.
Violet.
Yeah, Jeff Violette on the project.
Yes.
awesome. Like he really kept it real. He never called line. Like he was always on it professionally, and then also really great as just an actor and a person, making the space like comfortable. I know, especially because we had to do intimacy on our first day of film, so like,
No.
Yeah.
at each other. We had never, yeah, that was it, and it was he was very professional about it. He especially because in Vietnam there's no intimacy coordinator. So the
What?
director intimacy
Okay.
coordinator, and the director will kind of just be like, "This is what I want," and then you have to kind of be like, "Okay, well." So I'm very lucky to have had Jeff
Yeah.
as a star because he is so respectful and so professional. Because you know we were able to facilitate that in a very safe and healthy way,
Good.
which is hard sometimes, especially if you don't have an intimacy coordinator. So seriously, props to him for being so great.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, it's
So,
interesting you say that because we spoke with Matt Macedo and he said that even for something as a simple kiss, he wants a intimacy coordinator, and you guys don't even have anyone for all these scenes. That's crazy how you pulled it off.
It was a team effort for sure.
so
Wow.
how do you navigate that? Like you don't know Jeff. I mean, I'm sure you didn't know him beforehand. How do you I mean,
I
how
knew
do you
of
get, I guess, that comfort? Yeah, knew of
Yeah.
Yeah.
him, but how do you get comfortable doing that with someone you don't know?
Gosh.
Complete stranger.
Well, what helped is at least the first intimacy scene we filmed was also in the show, like the first time we ever did meet each other. So
Oh, okay.
it was
Okay.
it mirror the real world. So I guess like any like tinge of uncomfortability kind of played to
Hmm.
the characters. But I mean, just like bottom line, how do we get comfortable? I mean, I knew Jeff was a good person before going in. I knew like from other
Okay.
actors, I reached out to them and they were told me that he was cool, which I know isn't like always, you can't always trust that, but that is like a
Yeah.
good tone to begin with. And then just the way I don't know how else to explain it other than to say he is a very like
Yeah.
open person, but like not overly, like he has boundaries, and just he just made me feel at ease really like immediately when we went in, and we kind of both understood like where we were in the situation and that we would have to kind of be the ones to you know
Make it happen.
make it happen.
Yeah.
So mutual understanding, and we just went with it, and I'm lucky to have had him to work with
Good.
for sure.
No,
Good.
absolutely. Yeah. So, Rachel, what first drew you to working in vertical dramas?
I think a lot of people have the same answer for this one. I used to go on Actors Access every single day in the morning and apply for every single thing I saw, and it is just flooded with verticals. And I never really pictured myself doing verticals, not because like I look down on them or anything, but just because I was mainly, musical theater
Yeah.
and stuff. But and even in CalArts, it was more film television, but it was mainly just experimental live theater as well.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
I was and I was like, wow, well these are everywhere. Why would I not do them? And so I just started
Hmm.
applying. And I mean, I started my first vertical as like an extra and a day player, and I really worked my way up the ladder because I don't believe in I don't believe in saying no to opportunities because you think you're too good for them. I definitely believe in saying no to opportunities for something you don't feel comfortable with or something that you don't
Good.
like. That
Agreed. Yeah.
definitely. I don't mean to say like
Kudos.
never say no to anything.
Yeah.
Uh, but I really love the idea of like starting off small, like in a small there are no small roles, but you know what I mean. Starting off like as an extra or background or day player, and then kind of working your way up to lead so that you can see the whole world and you know how to treat people in every single facet. Like, I don't believe in like feeling like because you're number one on the call sheet, you're better than everyone else there. I think that's silly. And I think you can learn a lot from every single person in the room, no matter what role they are. So
Yeah.
yeah, I started off doing everything in verticals, and I've just worked my way up, and it's been awesome. I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I took the leap and was like, you know what, let me try this vertical world out.
Yeah. Well, we're
We
glad
are
too.
too.
We
We
love
are
seeing
too.
you on screen. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. I was telling another actress, I was like, I think what is so great about verticals is that you can see I guess what they call a secondary role or character, but then a couple of verticals later, you'll see them as the main lead. So it's like it like working that ladder up to the top. It doesn't take that long. It doesn't seem like in
Nope.
verticals, especially once you start getting that little bit of a fan base and they see that people are watching you. That's when they want to go and make you into that main lead. So that's always great. So
Awesome.
If you're good enough to be on camera in the first place, you're good enough to be the star of the show. Always remember that.
I couldn't agree more.
um. Is there one vertical drama you've worked on that stands out as a favorite?
It hasn't come out yet. Can't share
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
too much, but I will say I worked with do y'all know Kiki Frag?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Mr. USA coming up. Good luck to him.
oh, he'll get it. We already know. But
Yes.
he is another amazing person to work with on set. And we filmed one in China a few months ago in June, in the beginning of June. And we were the two villains. And it was the most fun I've ever had on set before. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. The director let us rewrite the entire script. So we just
Ooh.
kind of, every scene, they would just roll camera and we would like, oh,
Improv everything.
basically improv and
I
just like
love that for you.
it was so funny. It was so fun. We wrote in so much stuff. I can't wait to see when it comes out because I want to see how much they left in because we went pretty
Yeah.
crazy sometimes. So oh my gosh, that one. And even though it wasn't like a lead, like it was so much fun. Like I can't wait for that one to come out.
Wow. I'm excited for that because I don't think I've ever seen. Did you say Kiki was a villain?
Yeah.
I've seen him as a
Wow.
villain. It
Have
recently
you? Okay,
came
I don't
out
think I have.
because
Okay,
it
okay.
recently came out where he was playing himself and like his brother.
Hmm.
So he was like a villain in that one. It recently just came out. So yeah.
Okay, okay.
But I don't think that's the one
Interesting.
Rachel's talking about that she did
No,
with him. No,
talking about because I'm a big Kiki fan, and it's not that one.
it's not that
It's
one. But that had some scenes like he did some kinky shit in there, and like I was like, okay. I haven't fully watched it. I only watched a few episodes, but I'll get to it. So Rachel, what about that role or story that made it special for you?
probably just the fact that they kind of gave us free reign over the entire thing, and I got to use my improv chops, which is always fun. And it was
Yeah,
just, it was a challenge. It got to a point where it was like, how can we make the director like freak out like in the other room? Like we kept like pushing it, not in like a crazy way, but just like
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
put on their toes. So it was so much fun. Just keeping the characters as they are and grounded, but also kind of just being able to go ham with the entire thing.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's always fun. Um, if you could design your dream role in a vertical drama, what kind of character would it be?
Well, speaking of twins, I
Oh,
do think it would be so fun to play twins. That has always been a dream of mine, especially because, like, I do think being evil is a little bit more fun than being good. Not in real life, just
We
in the
need an
yeah.
evil twin.
just in the movies. So being able to play like twins and have characters that interact with each other even though they're not actually interacting with each other, just sounds like such a fun challenge. And then having two characters that are you are playing two characters, you have to differentiate them, you have to build a world around them that shows that they have interacted with each other their entire lives, even though you can't interact with each other, even though it's you. Like, that sounds so cool and like such an amazing challenge. I would love to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. So, Rachel, do you see yourself recording or releasing any music outside of your acting projects?
I'm not sure if I am the type of vocalist who would do like pop music or anything commercial, but recently I've been really missing musical theater and just live theater in general. I haven't done any live theater in over a year now, and I really miss it. I saw a show the other night in Bali and just tears because I missed the feeling of live theater. Like, it is I don't want to sound all like hippy dippy with it, but there is something so spiritual and emotional, and the energy is, you can feel it when you are doing live theater, and you can feel the audience's energy, and you can feel the performer's energy, and you can feel that exchange between them. And I love TV and film, don't get me wrong, but there's just something so just there and
Yeah.
about the live theater. So I do really miss it, and I am hoping I can get back into it, but we'll have to see when I come home, because I'll be in China for a while before I come back home to the US. So we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
we
see.
need you in Broadway. I'll come see you in Broadway.
I'll buy you front row tickets.
Amazing. New York.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go, baby.
I got you.
So if you were to record or release any music, what sound or genre would you want to explore? And I don't want to, yeah.
Hmm. I
So,
don't know. I think it'd be. I don't know, because I don't really do a lot of commercial stuff, like I said.
Yeah.
And I feel like my voice is really out of practice for opera because it's like a
oh,
muscle.
Oh
Don't
no,
do
opera is crazy.
yes.
easy
Mhm.
hard. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a musical theater, a little bring out my musical theater side. And
Hey.
that could be fun. We have
Yes.
in the room. Some people hate
Amazing.
musical theater. I'm like, red flag. Okay.
You know, the red flag
They
is
don't.
just a saying of her saying, I'm shining and everyone can see me.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, because get it? Flag. Even though it's red, catches everyone's attention. Okay.
No.
All eyes on me. So, if you could star in any musical, which role would be your dream?
Okay. If I were back to my full capabilities vocally, I would
Yes.
love to be Christine in Phantom of the Opera. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to say more. I love Phantom of
You
the
do
Opera.
not. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Let that be motivation for you to come back.
There you go.
Back, need to
Yes.
practice.
So what, you know what? That would be perfect. Like we should go and really root for more musical verticals. There's a
Hmm.
lot of musical people that are doing verticals. I don't understand why they don't just get
Yeah.
everybody teamed together and let's have a big old musical.
Seriously, and people would love that. I mean, it would take longer.
Hmm.
You'd have to have the musical rehearsals. You'd have to have the dance, the
Yeah.
choreography. I think it would pay off. Like, I think people would be really, really into it. I think there's so much talent in the vertical world that leans to
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really do think so.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Jennifer, Shay did put out a musical one, but it was just one song that he was singing. I'm thinking more like
Yeah.
High School Musical vibes where everyone's singing and dancing, something like that would be amazing. Even if it takes 2 weeks for production,
Yeah, even
give them
if
a.
they can't fit everyone in the tiny vertical frame, they can
That's
pan.
true.
they can do it.
Yeah.
If they can do a whole ballroom scene, they can do it.
Yeah,
I feel like they
Yes,
could.
yes.
Mhm.
and I should.
So,
Yes.
what kind of roles or projects are you most drawn to right now?
Could you repeat that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What kind of roles or projects are you most drawn to right now?
Well, as of right now, my whole life is kind of circulating around the vertical space, especially being living in China now.
Yeah.
But I've never done a feature. I've never done a feature film, and I really, really want to do a feature film.
Let's get you on.
Thank you. I had like 5 goals to do by the end of 2025, and one of them, a lot of them I've hit, but being in a feature film was on there, and I still haven't hit that one. But something really cool is I did get cast as a reoccurring role in a TV series called The
Ooh.
Immortals, but it doesn't film until like 2026, 2027. So I'm still waiting on that. Everything is in pre-production, but I'm really excited for
You
that.
bagged it. Check it off. You bagged it.
I'm excited. So that will be super fun, and that'll be a good. I love the vertical space, but I want to expand
Of
and do
course.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. So you're using that to build yourself to get into mainstream Hollywood, to get into the features, Netflix, passion flicks, you know? So yeah, we definitely want you to use that as a stepping stone to eventually do those projects.
And I couldn't agree more. I've learned more on these vertical sets than I think I ever learned at my 4 years of.
It's like an internship. You know, you
Exactly.
have school and then you have live, you're doing it live.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
I know exactly what you mean. And I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more.
No, absolutely. So, Rachel, how do you hope your career evolves over the next 5 years?
So I actually have a kind of weird answer to this.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
recently I've been always looking to what's next and kind of being
Hmm.
like, when am I going to do this? When am I going to do a feature? When am I going to like get a lead in a vertical? When am I going to break out of this? And then I sat and told myself, stop looking forward and thinking when the next thing is going to come, and sit in the moment and enjoy and what you have. And that's not to say don't have goals and don't always be striving for more, because you should always have goals and you should always be striving for more and trying to better
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah.
But I thought, what if in 5 years I am famous? Let's just say that would be cool.
No,
But
you should be.
but then like I'm gonna look back on this time and I'm gonna like be so upset I didn't enjoy the journey and was always just looking for the next thing, because what if one day
Yeah.
you to that point, you can never go back. Life only goes forward. And so
Yes.
just enjoy the moment, enjoy the spot you're in. Like it's like kids. You look at little kids who just want to grow up, and when you're a kid you don't understand because you just want to grow up, but then when you're an adult you look back on that and you're like,
Facts.
oh, I should
Yeah.
have
It's like in
that.
kindergarten, they used to give us nap time. And in high school, I was like,
Yeah.
why the hell did I stay awake during nap time?
And I go and playground and yeah, like, so it's just I'm trying. It's really hard. It's really hard to like not just want to be moving 100 times the speed that you're at, and it's hard to not always want more. I am a huge victim of always wanting more, but I it's something I'm trying to work on. Just looking around, not
Oh
planning,
yeah.
letting everything happen. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Yes.
Well, if you discover the secret to doing that, please let us know.
I'll tell you I will. It's hard.
It
Sure.
is. It is. Because like you said, once I heard a song one time, and it was talking about, once you get the money, you got the money, but now you want more. And it's like
Yeah.
once you
There
go
is
and
no
get the car,
limits.
now
It
you want
just
more.
keeps on
Yeah, it's
going,
like
going,
once
going, going.
Yeah.
yeah, once you get it, you just keep wanting to get more. It's not enough.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with
Um.
that. Nothing
No,
wrong with that.
there is
Yeah.
nothing wrong with wanting more or upgrading yourself.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Balance
So
is key.
what differences have you noticed between working in China versus LA or New York City?
a lot of things. So first of
Okay.
all,
I can imagine.
no intimacy coordinator, no stunt coordinator
In
ever
China.
on any set. Yeah, so you kind of have to like. Luckily, I have been very lucky with the people I've been cast with, to create and facilitate like a safe and comfortable environment just between the two of us, thankfully. And I've also been trained in stunts from my time at CalArts, so that has helped.
Okay.
But it is sometimes a little. I mean, they don't use like fake glass here. You're not here, but you know, in China they use like real glass. They don't use like fake fire. They use real fire. Like it's very
Oh my
everything
God.
extreme, everything. So you know, you just have to like,
Doctor on set, please.
yeah, always be checking in with yourself and notice your surroundings at all times, and you know, don't try to be the cool guy, try to be the safe guy, because it's real this time. So that's, yeah, that's definitely. And then obviously for intimacy, just discuss everything, take everything slow, like just, you know, connect with your partner first, have a conversation, talk about like everyone's comfortability levels, walk through everything, have beats for everything. So I've been so fortunate to have amazing co-stars. I know not everyone is that lucky, which is
Fortunate. Mhm.
really unfortunate. But thankfully I have been. Also, another thing in China is no one can speak English. The only person on set who can speak English is the first AD. Even the director at times cannot speak any English, which is seems scary, but it's actually super fun challenge, because like you have to teach yourself on set. You have to always know where your lights are, know where your cameras are, so that you can kind of be one step ahead of them. Because when they call cut and try to like explain to you what's wrong with the scene, you're oftentimes not going to understand what they're trying to say. So it's been it's kind of cool
Wow.
in a way to kind of
Yeah.
figure it out yourself, like try to understand. And I've picked up some Chinese from working in China, some like set Chinese, film Chinese. I could not like survive off that, definitely, but I know like some like shipai ma, like are we shooting, is it like are we going for a take, or like tangto kashima is like from the beginning, like from the top. Like huan yifu is like change clothes, like stuff like that,
Oh.
so that I can get.
I hope they say cut in English at
They
least.
do. And they say action in English too.
Okay,
So
good. Yay.
seriously. So but it's definitely, it's a challenge, but it's awesome if you're like up for the challenge and you
Yeah.
throw pressure and you love
Maybe
to.
hire a Chinese tutor.
Maybe Duolingo is just not cutting it anymore. I'll tell you what.
I don't think
It's,
so. There's something about having someone traditionally teach you the
yeah.
language. Yeah. So maybe look into that.
Those are some things. Oh, also one last thing is you do like 14-hour days pretty much every single day. You go overtime every single day. It is like more rare to not go overtime than to go overtime.
But
So
do they do like 15 pages a day or it's like more than that?
I've done like 24 pages a day.
Mm.
When I worked in Korea, like there was one scene that took, it was over 2 different days, but we were in this one hallway for 36 hours.
Not just
Gee.
one hallway.
Yeah. When we wrapped out of that hallway, we were like, oh my God,
Get me out of
please.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh my God.
Wow. Now, let me ask you something. You said that you work 14-hour days and overtime and all this stuff. Does it still last the whole? Because I know sometimes they're like week long film like shootings. I probably shouldn't say shootings. But like week long. I don't
We
want to
will
get
cut that
canceled
out.
here. Week long recordings or whatever. Are they still just as long as as filming? There we go. That's what I was trying to find. Um, so they're still about the same length of filming that it is. Okay.
Typically
Wow.
7, 6, sometimes 6 if the script is short, and then there will be like a table read and fitting day. But yeah,
Do you have like a day break in between?
sometimes, but sometimes not. It really just depends on each individual production.
Got it. So, Rachel, has the industry culture ever surprised you in any of these experiences?
Are you speaking specifically in China or
Jennifer, where were you coming at with this question? It's her
I'm the one
question.
that created the questions. Yeah. Yeah. So like, I guess just I guess like just in verticals here, like the culture of verticals, like the way, like the world of verticals. Has it ever like surprised you in those experiences?
yeah, I mean, I would say like sometimes you get a script and you read it and you're like, well, that's gonna have to be changed because I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. I'm not saying
Right? Drag someone by their hair across the
hey,
room.
or words they use to describe people or some of the lines are just like I get why they put them in. Like they want the clicks, they want the engagement, but also that's crazy and
Not trying to
I'm
get canceled.
gonna get canceled. So I'm gonna take this out. That's
Yeah.
stuff that.
So just to piggyback off of that, how like I know you're doing stuff in China. How am I meant to word this? How adapting are they? Like, are they willing to listen to you in changing the words or some actions?
In China they let you change a lot, so that's really nice because they know
Okay.
that
Oh,
like
good.
the language and most vertical scripts are actually first Chinese that they take and then they translate them to English, which is why
English. It comes
so
off wrong.
yeah, like the language is weird. It's why some of like the like a lot of the family dramas are really big in China. So like that's kind of why it's why like a lot of
Yeah.
people bow verticals and you're like, why are people bowing? Like there's a lot of little if you
Mm-hmm.
pay attention, there's a lot of little cultural things that they
Yeah.
put in that may not be normalized in America, but it's from a Chinese vertical, so that's why they're there. But they
Yeah.
let so far I have been able to change a lot, and they let me at every single. In China, you film in different cities, so you're on a plane going to each city. So I'm like always on a plane lately, and I'll take my iPad out and just rewrite everything highlight, scratch, rewrite. So usually I'm able to kind of go into the table read with my changes and get them all like approved by the client, by the director. So that's that's nice.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Um, so as a woman in today's entertainment industry, how do you navigate your values? Have you ever turned down a role because it didn't align with them?
Yes, definitely. And not just in both like you have to have your boundaries and even sometimes in the vertical world I can feel those like slipping a little bit because I am unfortunately a people pleaser, so I have to like I know it's bad but I have to like also be like true to myself, and I have like there have been times where I'm like, guys, I'm not gonna moan on camera. This is an HBO, this is a vertical still. I like there's a time and a place for everything, I believe, but it's not that kind of movie. So we're not gonna
Yeah,
do that right now.
I
But
do
I mean,
not blame
I
you.
get a very soft
yeah.
moan leading into the end of the scene, but not constantly like, girl, no.
Well, let me tell you, there was a vertical that I was watching, and it had like moaning and stuff, and it was like so. It was like it took over the scene, and it was
Yeah.
like,
You couldn't
no,
hear any dialogue.
yeah,
Yeah. And then it's just I mean there are movies like that out there already, but that's not why people watch verticals, I don't think. So
exactly, exactly, yeah.
You'd be surprised why people watch verticals.
But yeah, I'm not gonna like ride like a yoga ball and have that be like edited in any sort of way. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people who are willing to do that, and I'm not saying there's
Yeah.
like not a time and a place and a movie or a TV show that hey, I'd love to be in Euphoria, and I would not like there.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I can totally see you next to Jacob Elordi.
I can see me next to Jacob Elordi. But for verticals, there have been times where, especially in China, they're like, how they've asked me blatantly before, like, how far are you willing to go? And I'm like, anything my mom and grandma like couldn't watch, I won't do.
Right?
My mom told me the other day that because she knows that I like interview vertical actors, and well, first off, she thought verticals was corn,
Yeah.
you know, substitute the letter. And first I was like, no, 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 that's not what that is. Then she was like, the other day she told me, oh, I downloaded Drama Box. She's like, which verticals? I was like, Mom, I
Do you really want to be
probably
watching
wouldn't.
this? Hey, at least it
I
wasn't
was,
real shorts.
Yeah.
that's true, that's true, that's true. But anyway, but yeah, she told me that.
They're getting like more and more. Yeah, definitely.
But the last question is, what keeps you grounded?
My family, my
Yeah.
friends, and with myself. And honestly, what keeps me grounded, which there is not a lack of in this industry, it's the rejection. The rejection keeps me so grounded, I'll tell you what. And there is a lot of it in this industry,
Yeah.
but it's good.
Yeah.
Like if you just got everything you wanted and everything was so easy, like how would you build character off of that? I'm
No,
sorry,
absolutely.
right? Like
Exactly.
So the rejection keeps me grounded, and that's why I like what I've tried to and keep the mindset of openly welcoming rejection, because everything happens for a reason. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. But yeah,
Yeah.
everything for a reason, and if like there is a reason why you hear a no now, you weren't meant to have it. There something else will come, or there's a reason for everything. So yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
So now we're going to get into the fun stuff. Now we're going to play something that we've started called Two Truths and a Lie.
And currently, I'm in the lead with 6 points. But Jennifer is also creeping up with 4 points. She
Four.
was
Okay.
at 3. So let's see what happens.
Happens. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, number 1, I have broken 12 bones in my body.
Jesus.
Number 2, I can dislocate my shoulder. Number 3, I had my phone stolen by a monkey recently.
That's not funny. That's not funny. But um,
Oh my God, so random.
um,
Okay, I think you can dislocate your shoulder. I think you've broken bones, but maybe not 12 at the same time. And the monkey one it's just so random, it's probably true. And knowing what part of the world you're in right now, because I travel myself, it's probably true. I nearly had my Apple Watch snatched off of my wrist in India back in January of this year. So I totally see that happening. So I'm going to say you have not broken 12 bones. You have broken 12 bones and stuff, but it wasn't 12. The number's off. That's my
I
answer.
think I'm going to go with the same thing because the reason why
Ah,
I say that is
hell
because
no.
I seen that she was at the zoo recently, right?
I
Look at
Were
you
wasn't.
you at the zoo?
stalking.
Okay. See, I have research. I was like looking at her stories. I was like looking at her Instagram.
Little stalker.
But anyway, I think I go with the bones too. Sorry, Tom.
No, it's fine. We can both agree.
We'll probably be both
So
wrong. But
you can go ahead and reveal the answer and explain the others.
You were both correct. I have
Knew
actually never broken a bone ever in my whole life.
it. And you working in China?
I know. They're gonna take my bone. I'm not kidding.
That luck is staying strong on you. We're too good. Mm. Jennifer just listened to my mom saying, she's like, you know what? I'm going to just go for it so I can get the point. Oh, well, I'm at 7. You at what? 5? Okay. You still 2 points behind me. Catch up.
Yeah, I've never broken a bone. I can dislocate my shoulder. You want to see?
No. Well, yeah,
Yes,
if you want,
yes.
you can do it.
Does it hurt?
No. Can you hear it?
Oh
I
my
heard
God, no,
it.
stop.
Stop that. Stop that. Please. Oh, God.
I know, I heard it.
That's probably why you're not breaking any bones, because you're always dislocating it.
I'm so big. And then, yeah, the other day, a monkey in the sacred monkey forest of Ubud stole my phone and climbed a tree and dropped it 20 feet from the air. It didn't even crack.
Oh,
iPhone.
okay.
iPhone, but case-defy case.
There
Not
you
sponsored.
go. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Apple care?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
because I
now wait
cut
a minute. How did the monkey get the phone?
I was trying to take a picture.
Oh, and it grabbed it?
this is why you have AI glasses where you can take pictures and videos with them. That's what I do on my travels.
And I grab it back because he kept looking at me and going. So I was like, oh,
Oh.
I am not getting bit by a
Oh
monkey.
no.
That's
Oh, that would be funny to see on Instagram. Rachel gets into a fight with a monkey for her phone.
That would
no,
make the newspapers.
you can have it.
You
Those
can
look
have it.
scary.
No, they are scary. They are. I nearly ended up giving my Apple Watch away to them, but I got it back. Some locals got it back for me, so that's good. So, congratulations to everyone else who got that part right. Yay. Let's move on to the rapid fire. So, Rachel, whenever you're ready.
Ready.
2.5 minutes on the timer, even though when it goes off, I will continue because that's how I am. All right. Fresh juice or smoothie?
Fresh juice.
Sand or grass?
Sand.
What's your favorite kind of visual storytelling?
Theater. Live theater. Has
Yes.
to be.
Winning the lottery or becoming famous overnight?
Winning the lottery.
Yes. Like, I don't have to do anything like this
Yeah.
anymore. I can just move to Bali and stay there. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Most embarrassing autocorrect fail.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's got to be a time where I've like emailed a manager at like California Pizza Kitchen. Like, but I can't even remember what it was, but it's got to be something like that. I blocked it out of my memory. I didn't want to think about it.
Oh,
There
God.
you go.
That's how bad it was. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Flirt by text or in person?
In person.
Steal or beg?
Steal or what?
Steal or beg?
Beg?
Yeah, beg. Like, please. Like.
Steal.
What sound do you irrationally love?
Oh gosh, I hate like the sound of nails scratching on
No, 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 no,
jeans.
no. You irrationally love.
Oh, love. I'm
Not
an
like a pet
ASMR
peeve.
fan.
Oh,
I
you like
Oh,
love
are you?
ASMR?
I know it's embarrassing. Yeah, I love
No, it's not.
ASMR.
It's hey, some people find it very soothing for the soul, so you do you, girl. Marry someone you don't love or never marry at all.
Oh, this sounds like a vertical.
Yeah,
Um,
that's where I got it from.
never marry at all.
Yes, you do you.
Uh,
Ghost someone after they propose or get ghosted after proposing.
Ghost someone after they propose.
Okay. What's your secret party trick?
Dislocating my shoulder.
I was saying that.
That's a good one. That is such a good one. Romantic walk or late night drive?
Say it again. Sorry.
Romantic walk or late night drive?
Romantic walk.
Okay. Funniest thing that's ever happened to you on set?
Oh my gosh. Funniest thing that's ever happened to me on set.
Was it with Jeff?
Uh, I recently worked with Eric Brody. I don't know if y'all know him, but
Yeah.
there was one night where we could not get through at the scene at all. We kept laughing the whole time, and of course, whenever you like can't like laugh, it makes you laugh even harder. So
Yeah.
there wasn't even anything that happened. It was
Mhm.
just
Just
so funny,
laughing.
like all the lines, everything. Oh my gosh, yeah, that one.
Wow. Dress up for a date or keep it casual?
Dress up.
Yes. If you had to live on a film set location forever, it would be.
From where I filmed so far, or just
Yeah.
anywhere.
Or any. You know
Vietnam.
what? Any.
Oh, well, I'll still say Vietnam. I love
Okay.
Vietnam.
That's fine. Spontaneous adventure or planned out romance?
Planned out.
Okay. Timer went off, but I'm going to continue. What's your airplane movie pick?
I just watched like all the Twilights on the
Oh,
plane.
Yeah.
that's it. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Sweet.
Hold on. Team Edward, Team Jacob.
Team Edward, come
Of
on.
Thank you. Thank you.
course.
Yeah, I like
Come
Jacob,
on.
but not for Bella. Okay, like
Yes.
Sorry,
Sweet
Taha.
lover or passionate lover? No, you're good.
sweet lover, passionate lover. Can I have a little bit of both? I don't have to
Yeah,
pick
you can
just
have the
one.
best of both worlds, but if you had to
Yeah,
choose, which one's giving an ounce more?
sweet.
Okay. Candlelight dinner or stargazing picnic?
Ooh, stargazing picnic.
Okay. Whisper secrets or share playlists?
Whisper secrets.
Snuggles on the couch or wild night out?
Couch.
Scripted or improv?
Improv.
I was about to say. Discipline or motivation?
Ooh, that's hard. Discipline.
Consistency or intensity?
Consistency.
Late night shoot or sunrise call time?
Late night shoot.
Happiness or success?
Happiness.
Be someone's first love or last love?
Last.
Describe your dream travel outfit.
Dream travel outfit.
Since you
Something
travel
like
alone.
something like sparkly, but like not uncomfortable. Like not like
Okay.
scratchy, you know?
Okay, so like a sequence hoodie with like a sequence slice slash glittery sweatpants because it's comfortable and it's flashy.
Exactly.
Always know the truth or live in ignorance.
Always know the truth.
Right. Yeah. Money or fame.
Mm,
Mm,
That's hard, yeah.
I
I
know.
think I think money.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need people chasing me down the street when I'm trying to go into, I don't know, like Hermes to get
Yeah, yeah.
something.
And like,
Yeah,
well, why be famous if you don't have money? Then what are you famous for? Sounds like maybe a bad thing. I don't know. You can help more people with money. Sorry, I'm
of
giving too.
course.
You're making me think.
No, you're meant to think about
that's
these,
that's
even though it's
that's
rapid
true.
fire.
You
Yeah,
yeah.
no, absolutely. So thank you very much for doing the rapid fire. I'm gonna open the floor for you to ask us any questions.
Ooh. Okay, so this is number 20 for you guys, right?
Yes.
How has the trajectory of your this session, like how have you changed from 1 to 20? Like what's the journey been like? What have you learned?
So
I've gotten more confident.
yes,
I'm not as
she has.
nervous behind the screen. Like if you watch our first ones, like the very first day, we had like three back to back, and we were
Mm-hmm.
so nervous. It was like,
I was like all the way back here and like this, and
uh,
I was using my back camera. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I want to like reshoot the ones with Matt Macedo, Vanessa Nottingham, Mary Foster. I just feel like
yeah,
we did them dirty. We got to do them
Oh,
justice.
I know. We need to go. They need to come back. Let us
They need
do
to
it
come back
again.
for 2.0 and be like, you got to come back.
I find that so hard to believe because you two are so easy to talk to. Like I was super nervous
Okay.
going
Oh,
into this, and
No.
y'all are so easy to talk to.
We'll
So
spread the word so others can come on. We're not vicious. We're not piranhas. We don't bite.
no, no.
all right, unless we want you to.
Yeah. So as we're
That's what I
going in
always say all the time.
lifetime, as we're speaking in lifetime right now, do you know Kaylin?
Kaylin, boy,
What is that like?
Kaylin, girl,
No,
Kaylin.
girl.
Peluso?
She looks really young.
Peluso.
Oh, I know Kaylin. I did my first project in China with her.
Okay, so she just commented under your post that we made that you're coming on tonight. She's like, "That's my girl." I'm like, "Okay, I'll bring that up."
I love her. When we worked in China together, we found out that we lived down the street from each other in Northridge. Neither of us live there
Wow.
anymore. Neither of us live there anymore. But she was like, "Wait, is yours the house with the dog that never stops barking and the wooden fence?" And I was like, "That's crazy." She walked by my house every single day.
We did get the chance to interview her, and she's amazing.
I love that girl.
Yeah.
She's the best. I love her.
No, she's amazing.
Yeah, I remember because that was the one with Eric Brady, right? That you guys
Hmm.
worked on together. See, I know Eric Brady. See, I didn't put the two and two together when she was talking about him, and I was like, that name sounds familiar. Come to find out, he was on the movie Lick that was on Passion Flicks
Mm-hmm.
with
Oh
it
yeah.
was a book. Yeah, it was, and I was like. When I was looking it up, I was like, because I'm a book girl, so it was Passion Flicks has a lot of book turn movies. So there was
Mhm.
a book called Lick. It was about a band, and he was one of the he was the brother of the main lead. And I was like, when she told me that, I was like, oh my God, I know him. So I reached out to him. If you talk to him, tell him to book. But I did reach
Right.
out to him, and he said he would go. And yeah, he said he's going to book, but he's got to look at his schedule. But yeah, I'm excited to
I'll
talk.
tell him. I'll tell him he should.
Thank you so
Of
much.
course. And you two are pretty much open books, so not too many
Really,
Yeah.
I'm a
questions
man of
here.
mystery.
Ooh, I like that. What's your favorite verticals, both of you, if you're allowed to say?
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
said
yeah,
it
yeah.
way too many times on here. It's The Secret She Couldn't Escape on Viglu, starring Eric Gilmet. Very nice. Makes you want to think, what the hell? Whose perspective am I looking at? Is this even true? Is it just an author writing things down and putting us in his book? What the? Ah!
Ooh, I love that. I feel like I don't even need
Yeah,
to watch it. I feel like I just got
you
all of it right
should.
here.
I don't
Okay.
consider it to be a vertical. It's yeah, and it
Hmm.
inspired me from the vertical script that I have. So
Well, I'm gonna ask more about that after I ask
yes,
Jennifer's
off camera.
vertical. Okay, that's
Yeah.
our secret. Okay.
Yes. I try to say the actor's name this time and try to say his name.
It's which one?
What's his name? Jamie Donner's real name. Real
Oh,
life name.
Chris, I don't Quartuccio. Is that what is that how you
It's
pronounce it?
very close. It's Chris Quasciutio.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
From
Jamie
Quarterback
Donner.
Next
Quarterback
Door,
next
Jamie
door.
Donner. And
Yes.
then also I think it's called The Love I Hate. And it's got and I pronounce his name wrong all the time.
Oh,
Leif.
Elif. I don't even know how to say his name, so I'll let you off. But he did one in Istanbul with Mariah Moss. Yeah, the
Yeah.
situationship with my billionaire friend or something like that. I don't know, but it's that guy. Hmm.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, like I never remember. Like once I stop watching something, I'm like 24 hours later, I don't remember. I know it's a good vertical,
Jennifer, we
but I
need
don't
to
Yeah.
remember
pronounce his
anything.
name, both of their names correctly. That's your homework, and I'm gonna be your teacher for it.
Well, I can tell you now, I butcher names, so
Where's my stick? I'll be like, Jennifer, you got it wrong. Give me your hand. Oh my God. Well, thank you very much, Rachel, for being on the Vertical Take. And for the rest of you guys, thank you so much for making it towards the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, you know, thank you. We're at 20 episodes. This is a milestone. This is amazing. And Rachel, I will definitely link all of your socials and your IMDb in the description box below so that everyone can go check you out and everything. And just thank you. And whenever we film, well, we're filming tomorrow, our next episode. So until then, peace.